On today's video, I shall be taking you on two little expeditions as I combined my last two walks into this one video. I'll start off by a little 20-minute walk from Swithland towards this point here, which will take me back onto the Leicestershire Round. It will take me from Swithland Reservoir towards Cossington. This part was definitely the highlight of the walk. Swithland Reservoir with the sun rising in the distance was fantastic. Annoyingly, a lot of my footage is the wrong way and I do apologise about that. But as I get better with making videos, hopefully they'll all be in landscape from now on. Once I got over this bridge and headed towards Cossington, it was a mud fest, so I haven't got too much footage after that. And then I headed back towards Swithland. A few days after my Swithland walk, I packed the car up and headed to Cossington to start my third leg, from Cossington towards Hoby. I purposely kept the sound on at this point because I was amazed that you could cross the A46 and end up in such a beautiful part of the countryside. It was at this point where the walk got a bit interesting as I was heading in the direction of Reservoir, but the River Wreake had burst its banks. So on today's walk, I've had to miss out quite a considerable amount of the official Leicestershire Round. As you can see in the background, a lot of flooding. So the footpath I'm on now runs adjacent to the one what goes straight through a lot of water. So I'll either go back and do that again at some point when it dries up, or just be happy with I've still done a footpath around some flooding. But knowing me, I'll probably go back and do it just to say I've done the Leicestershire Round. But yeah, today's walk has been fun. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Finally got across this river, and there's a little bridge over there which I can cross and get into Hoby, and then I'm gonna have a sarnie. So much water. We've got the lunge on. So I'm just coming up to completing the third segment of my Leicestershire Round journey. And to sum up my walk so far, obviously it's been lovely, but God, it's been muddy, so muddy. So if you're going to do it, just be fully prepared for a lot of mud.
On my Swithland to Cossington leg of my walk, I managed to get myself parked up on the side of the road, relatively easy parking, and it took me 20 minutes to get back onto the round, which I'm going to try and avoid in future. And this walk ended up being just over 12 miles. On my third leg of the trip, starting at Cossington, again parking was pretty easy on the side of a road. This ended up being a slightly longer day out, as I had to avoid Reservoir and head to Thrussington instead. The walk ended up being 14.5 miles, which was quite a big day out, but it was full of adventure as I had to think on my feet to think of how I was going to get to Hoby. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to probably try and keep these coming.